Hello Cancer and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I am pulling energies for you and your person for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't see your story here today, then check one of my other videos for your other placements. And if this reading does resonate with you, then let me know in the comments below and check the description box for my Calendly links if you're interested in a one-to-one personal reading with me. And with that, Cancer, I'm going to jump straight in and get you your energies for you and your person. Okay, can you show me Cancer, please? Cancer and their person, please. Cancer and their person. Cancer. Show me Cancer, please. Cancer and their person. Oh, Hermit in reverse. In your energy there, Cancer. Okay. Oh, the King of Cups. Right, you're getting ready to do something with your heart space. I like it. And we have the Page of Cups on his side there for your person's energy. So it's like there's a shared connection here that's full of love. However, it's either both of you are either not feeling it or you're about to approach them after a period of reflection. So I'm trying to scooch forward a bit more, Cancer. Well, they're preparing to make you an offer or rescind an offer. Depends which way he goes. We'll find out when we clarify. But both of you have kind of had some distance, at least emotionally, some distance and holding back. But it looks like both of you are ready to kind of come forward. And it looks like when you do, it's going to be a beautiful King of Cups energy there, Cancer. Wonderful. Okay, can I clarify the Hermit in reverse? The Hermit in reverse, please. Is that you're slow to opening up to this person? And maybe they're slow in coming forward because energetically you're feeling that back and forth. Like they don't want to rush you, but then with them not rushing, you might be reading that as disinterest, that kind of thing might be going on. Let's see when we clarify. Can I get the Hermit, please? The Hermit in Cancer's energy. The Hermit in Cancer's energy, please. The Hermit in Cancer's energy. What we've got here? Too many there. Oh, beautiful brand new beginning. Soul connection. Alignment, Nine of Cups, Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Cancer, what is this that you've got going on? I'm shuffling those back in. We might see some of them come back out, but that's too many to put down. I have a little preview, a little footnote from Spirit there. Right, clarify that Hermit. Okay, can we please clarify the Hermit, please? Just 3 cards this time, Spirit. Thank you. We've only got so much table space. Okay. You've always done it again. Right, oh, you want me to take these ones? Okay. Yeah, we've got Judgment. We have the Four of Wands and we have Death. This is what I thought. I think that I've got some Cancers here. It's probably been a while since you've been in a connection. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, although I'm strongly getting romance because we've got the King of Cups here and the Knight of Cups. You're kind of like, do I want to go through this again? Do I want to put my cards on the table with this one again? I don't know if you were hurt in the past. You've been through a major transformation. You're showing me commitment as being an ideal of yours, something that you're willing to work towards. But it's like, is this the one to start with again? I don't think you've started with this energy before. I'm thinking possibly an energy you knew in the past. So yeah, I think I'm talking to a collective that might have been on their own for a while. And this is, you know, you learnt some things that you're trying to implement in connections going forward, and you're like, but you know a decision has to be made eventually, Cancer, and you're about to make it. Right, for the connection, we have the Queen of Wands and we have the King of Pentacles. Oh, and the Hermit again. This time in the upright. So this has the potential, and I don't think it's gotten off the ground yet because the connection itself is dormant, but the potential is there. So listen closely, Cancer. This has a potential to be extremely steady, fulfilling, and passionate romance. I mean, look, you've got the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. But guess who is missing? The King of Swords is missing. There's no sword or Queen of Swords. One of them is missing. There's no sword representation of the court cards here, the connection. So what is being felt has not yet been said. But it's because it's dormant. It's not been expressed because it's dormant with the Hermit. So really it should be one of the swords there, but the Hermit's there instead. It's like, we're not saying it. We're not communicating it, but you're feeling it because the Queen of Wands is here. Your attraction, lust, desire is there, stability, equal give and take, resource sharing is there, and then the potential for deep actual emotional love and soul bonding is there, but dormant in its current state. Okay, can I get the Knight of Cups on his side, please. Is he coming or is he going? I think he might be coming in with these energies. Okay, can I get the Knight of Cups, please? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, please. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. What's going on with the Knight of Cups? What's the Knight of Cups saying in Cancer's person's energy? Oh, okay. They've got the Queen of Cups. Okay, so we've got a match here, King and Queen of Cups on the table. That equal give and take I was just talking about, that resource sharing. There's in their energy there, the Six of Pentacles and strength. They are finding this as difficult as you are. Now, I'm not saying that they find you difficult. They're not. I think they immensely enjoy this connection as much as you do, Cancer. But they're showing me that it's actually taken me some time to open up to this fully. That's why they're kind of on the fence of, do I put 2 feet into this connection or not? It's not you. Again, I think we've got past experiences at play here on both sides. They're showing me they're willing to invest in this. You're showing me you're willing to commit. That's beautiful. Hasn't happened yet, though. Their emotions are there too. They're really feeling it, Queen of Cups, but they also nourish themselves, which is very, very important. It's something that we all need. We need partners that also know how to nourish themselves as well as others, because they're leading with compassion here. Maybe you've shared with them in the past some of the way that you've been treated in other connections. So it's like they're being mindful of how they approach you or something like that. They want to do it right. If they're going to come forward to you, they want to do it right, Cancer. Okay, can I please clarify? We're going to clarify all the cards further now. Can I clarify Judgment, please, in Cancer's energy? Judgment, what's this about? Judgment is about a new beginning, but it's actually making decisive action and making a decision over pursuing a new beginning or not. Okay, can I get the Judgment card? I feel like the ball's in your court with this one, Cancer. Can I get the Judgment card, please? Judgment card. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Oh, you're going to give, I think. Yeah, we've got the Seven of Wands in reverse, and we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are afraid of losing yourself in this connection. I'm talking to a highly independent Cancerian here who did a lot for themselves as a result of a great change. I think it's connected to that Death card here. You actually learn to be very self-reliant, resilient, independent. You may have lost independence to a connection in the past and you are worried that it may happen again, or at least you had a connection that did not fulfill their end of the bargain, which kind of left you wanting and waiting. You don't want to do that again. But I see you are dropping your guard towards this person and willing to accept that cup that they're going to come in and offer, if they offer it correctly. Good. Okay, it looks like they're going to. It looks like they're giving it a lot of thought. Can I get the Four of Wands there, please? Four of Wands. What's Four of Wands, please? Oh, we've got the Tower in reverse, the Magician, and the Five of Cups. See, this is where I'm seeing the first kind of wobble in your energy here, Cancer. You've manifested this in. But it's like your manifestation has come from a place of lack or loss. But there's something in here that's going to surprise you, or you're not. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you've manifested this in. You are surprised that this manifestation's come in. So some of you may have consciously manifested this connection. You know, done the rituals, said the affirmations and all of that. Some of you subconsciously manifested it. So you're just going about your day doing the washing up and it's just in the back of your head, energetically being broadcast out to the universe. This manifestation has come into your life because you are now ready for it, but you are letting it in. Because I think you're afraid it's going to be too life-changing. Be careful that you're not getting stuck in routines there, Cancer. Because that's like you being a little bit resistant to commitment because you're like, this is going to change everything and you don't know if you're ready for that yet. It's like you're putting it off. Okay, can I get the Death card? Which is what went on there for you, Cancer. Can I get the Death card? The Death card? Ooh, okay, that one's come out. Death card for Cancer, please. Death card. Okay, that one first. Oh yeah, you had heartache. What did I just say? You had heartache in the past. We've got the Three of Swords here under Death. You're showing me what happened before here. Time has passed, so it was a little while ago. The Four of Cups. Yeah, I know, love. I know. You had to ignore a lot of your feelings to get over this one. Not ignore them, you shouldn't ignore your feelings, but it was hard for you because it's like, Joe, you're trying to get over someone. Maybe when you broke up with this person, they were still like in your vicinity. Maybe they went to the same school or the same workplace, or you had friends in common. It's like you had to block them out to get on with your life. And you're showing me how incredibly difficult that was. And that is not what you want to go through again. You don't want to have to go through that pain. You don't want to have to go through altering, say, your day-to-day routine so you don't bump into them, that kind of thing. You've got your structure, your routine, your daily life. You want to keep it that way, plus have this lovely connection. It doesn't really work that way, Cancer. Absolutely, you do need to keep your own sovereignty, sense of self, individualization. Always have things in your life that are just for you, that don't have to be shared with anyone else. Then if the relationship breaks down, you've got at least those things that are just yours, that are undisturbed by any other energy, whatever that may be, right? That is healthy. However, when we hold on too much to this is my life and this is my structure, my routine, it doesn't allow any room for even minor changes. And we need change, Cancer. I know change is scary. I know it's unpredictable, but change is what helps us grow. Challenge is what helps us grow. Trying to adjust to other things that helps us grow. And when we do that, we invite other energies in, positive energies. If we bend a little for a positive energy, they light up our lives, Cancer, and everything's wonderful. It's when we bend for the wrong energies that things go wrong. And I see you're showing me that something like that happened to you in the past, and everyone does it, Cancer, everyone does it, but it seems that you learnt the lesson. And from your person's energy, at least from what I can see right now, I don't really think you have anything to worry about, but I'm going to clarify their energy just to double check that for you, Cancer. So hang on a minute, loves, we'll get you some answers. Right, can I get the Queen of Cups in Cancer's person's energy, please? The Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, please. What's the Queen of Cups saying for Cancer's person? What's the Queen of Cups? I get such a good energy from them, though. Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. Finally, we've got the Queen of Swords on the table. I'd say they're going to express something to you about this, and it's going to come with a solid offer. And the Eight of Swords, I've been thinking about it a lot. In fact, probably overthinking it. So that's maybe why you're sensing a bit of distance. Sorry, I need to have a sip. Sorry, Cancer, if you don't like sipping. They've thought about it, they've thought on it, they've probably overthought on it. So if you've sensed anything like in their energy that may have felt a bit anxious or a bit standoffish, they're overthinking things. And then they've reached a point where they're like, they get clarity in themselves and they're like, no, I want to come together with Cancer and we need to talk about that if that's going to happen. And they do. They come forward with a very heartfelt offer towards you that's very real. Okay. Can I get the Six of Pentacles, please? The Six of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords. They themselves are coming from an ending as well. A hard one that they had to walk away from. They are still hanging on to some of that, but they are opening up to giving towards this because they've opened their heart space. They've gone through their healing, and they're actually, this person's a very good healer. They're very self-aware in that respect, and they learnt that from a past loss, and they think they're viewing you like a new, beautiful, brand new beginning, because the Ten of Swords in the below deck traditionally is the man with all the swords in his back and the Rider-Waite. In this one, it is a woman releasing a phoenix, going, yeah, that ended, but from this, I've got this beautiful new beginning. And your person is showing me that they believe that you are at least the starting point of that lovely new beginning. Yeah, look, and we've got the Fool under the decks I'm talking about. Can I get the Strength card, please? What's going on in the Strength card? What's the Strength card got to say? I don't know why I'm being told that's there for Leo energy. I don't know if you met this person in Leo season or they are a Leo. I'm just getting a strong personal association there with the Strength card. Can I get the Strength card, please? Strength card, show me strength. Death. Oh, you've got death too, yeah. Kindred spirits here, Two of Pentacles. And Seven of Swords. Yeah, they've been apprehensive as well. They want to come together to you. There is a fear that it will end, that it will crash and burn, that it's not going to work out great. They're overcoming that though. You've both got that in your energies. But I don't think you're showing each other any behaviour towards each other that are making you unsure of each other. It's coming from the past. You're both pointing to the past. You're both carrying still for your pain from something that happened a long time ago. Your person's no different. And I think this might be a healing together kind of thing. But just double check that. I'm going to clarify the connection now. What's that? Yeah, look, we've got the Ace of Cups here left behind. Beautiful, brand new emotional beginning. That's what your person has just shown me about you there. Okay, can I get the Queen of Wands in the connection, please? The Queen of Wands in the connection, please. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands in the connection for Cancer, please. The Queen of Wands. The Circle, which is like circles, like it's kind of similar to, because this the above deck's slightly different from Rider-Waite. It's more based on like Celtic traditions. So the circle's kind of like halfway between like the Three of Cups and the High Priestess. So it's like coming together to use more than one energy to create a situation, which is what I was saying about kind of like co-healing. You can heal within a connection. Don't think that you have to be fully healed before you have your next connection. No, a good like 90% healed by yourself is great. Don't go in there with no healing at all, but then you can heal within the connection, and then that's what manifests and makes things happen. The Nine of Swords here, and the Ten of Swords. Oh God, you guys are worried to death about doing that though. Both of you just gone, no, we're not there yet. Oh, okay. Potential's there though, but you two are getting in your own way. There's just so much overthinking in this connection. It's unbelievable. But Spirit's giving me a sneak peek of like, do you know what? If these two put their thinking, that amount of thinking power into what could go right instead of what could go wrong, you'd be unstoppable. Something to bear in mind there, guys. Okay, can I get the King of Pentacles, please? The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. It's also showing me a desire, so it's got a second download. It's also showing me that you both do have a desire to stop that negative thinking pattern, though. Like you're both almost tired of it from yourselves. Can I get the King of Pentacles, please? Yeah, we have the King of Cups again. Next to the King of Pentacles, we have the Five of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I know. You're like, but it's scary, Lydia. I know it's scary. I know it's scary. There are going to be challenges. This is not straightforward. I think I've got a collective here where it's not a straightforward connection. Maybe there's distance between, like physical distance, like one person lives, I don't know, in California, the other person lives in New York. I don't know how far away those things are. They are, you know, have a vague map of the US in my head. But for those in the UK, maybe one of you lives in London, the other one lives in Glasgow. I mean, it's just like maybe like a distance thing. Maybe there's children involved. Maybe there's still exes lingering around. Like there seems to be drama, but it seems to be surrounding the connection, not actually between you two. You two are actually showing me steady determination to overcome those things. So that's good. Can I get that? It might be for some of you, not all of you, but some of you. Can we get, because you've got the, to be honest, actually might be most of you, because you've got like the Knight of Pentacles, conflict, love, King of Cups, back to the King of Pentacles. So whatever conflict, whatever trouble, you overcome it and you come out stronger. Beautiful. Can I get the Hermit, please? Hermit, please. The path, yeah, new beginning. The Hermit knows. You're both hermiting a little bit at the minute. They know that this is the start of a new chapter, a new beginning. And you've got all the apprehension and angst attached to that, which is normal. The Seven of Wands, yeah, you've been blocking out that new beginning. And then you've got Yule in reverse. Yule is very similar to the Five of Pentacles. But imagine the Five of Pentacles as like a major arcana card of like lost. But also it's the card of coming together. So it's actually coming together in the face of loss. In your situation, actually perfect card for you two actually. Because Yule is like Christmas. So the thing is with Christmas, what it is essentially is the celebration of abundance amongst the environment of lack, because of what, it's winter, you know. Everything's kind of barren in winter. There's no leaves on the trees, right? What they do at Yule is they actually get, that's why evergreens, they use evergreens as Christmas trees, because they were the only trees that stayed green, and the environment just felt so barren during winter, especially in medieval times when this tradition was kind of established. Actually no, I think it was one of the German princes that started the Christmas tree. The Germans did. But anyway, they did used to bring in not a Christmas tree, but they used to do all the wreaths back hundreds of years to bring that into the environment together, and they go out collecting this together because they wanted to bring greenery and loveliness into their home environments because they were going out and it felt barren. And then they come together, and that was a joint activity, and over centuries we now have Christmas. Sorry if there's any Christians watching. I mean, yeah, Jesus, we love them. We love him on this channel. Don't get me wrong. I believe Jesus was born maybe somewhere a bit later, but I don't know. We're not getting into that debate today. You know what I mean, guys, right? Yule is a time period and celebration. So yeah, and that's exactly what you guys are coming. You showed me the whole reading. You both come from places of loss, and now you want to come together to actually experience abundance. Great. Right. Can we get the universal advice, please? Yeah, Two of Bows. It counts on a decision, which I believe is yours because you're the one showing me judgment here. The Woodwood. I forgot who else. Someone else just had that. It's like the Hierophant. So this is actually like maybe a karmic tie or lessons that you need to overcome before this comes together, which is you two clearing out this negative energy. And the Pole Star. Look, the Pole Star looks very, very similar, which is like the star. But look how similar it looks, because it's got on this card, that's the Fool going on his new journey, and then on here we've got the Path, which is the Fool. They just have a very similar feel. But at the bottom here, you're showing me that you two are blocking this, but in the universe is saying, sorry guys, time to go. Pack your bags, travel light. Welcome to your new, beautiful, brand new beginning. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave that reading there for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here at Esotera Tarot. If this reading resonated with you, then let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in a personal one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, Cancer, I'm going to love you and leave you. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.